everyone, it's Niesha Davis here, LCSW, and this is Motivational Masterpiece, where you are on a journey to becoming the master of your own peace of mind. I am a therapist. However, this is not a substitute for therapy. If you are in need of a therapist, I encourage you to reach out and get some help, as there are so many platforms available for you to find a therapist that is the best fit for you. Remember, I always say it's okay not to be okay, and sometimes we just need somebody to talk to and help us process and navigate through these challenges that we experience in life. So if you are in need of a therapist, I encourage you to reach out, get some help today. Thank you for joining me again today on this journey as we become the masters of our own peace of mind. If this is your first time joining us, I encourage you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with a friend, as you will not be disappointed. Motivational Masterpiece is just a space for you to come visit and learn some tools and strategies as you navigate through this thing called life. Learning strategies and tools to help you to have a better peace of mind as you experience the things that you experience and go through the things that you go through. I, as a therapist, am just here to give you these tools and strategies to encourage you and be here to support you as you are on this journey called life, navigating through day-to-day challenges that we all experience. No one is exempt from this thing called life. No one is exempt from the things that we experience. We all have moments and we all have times. And guess what? I will be the first to tell you that I have moments and I have times when I am not okay. Just a couple of weeks ago, I had one of those moments and I had to reach out to somebody and I had to talk to them and just have a space for me to be transparent and to be able to cry and just express my feelings and emotions. And guess what? That helped me. That gave me the strength that I needed to keep going and to keep moving and keep working towards progress every single day. So again, if this is your first time joining Motivational Masterpiece, remember, when you come on this journey with us, you're just going to learn some tools and strategies that will make you be better, that will help you to feel better as you navigate and as you process day to day. Now, today, I just wanted to stop by to share some exciting news with you. As you see, I have this banner in the back of me, and today I just want to share with you that I recently published and I launched my first book. So yes, you guys, I'm officially an author, and the title of my book is called Your Story Does Not Define You: A Healing Journey from Trauma Through Expression and Self-Affirmation. Yes, your story, whatever your story is, it does not define you. We have all experienced trauma in our lives in some form or fashion. Now, when we think about trauma, most people think of, okay, you have to have been sexually abused, have to have been in the war and have PTSD from the war, or maybe in a bad accident or a bad disaster, anything that could have happened to you. However, trauma is so much more than what we think. If you have lived through COVID and have survived and are still living here today, guess what? You have experienced trauma. There is someone out there that lost a loved one or that lost many loved ones. Losing your social connection with people, losing the ability to go to work and interact with people like normal, losing your ability to go to church and other places that you enjoy going, to the movies, being able to socialize. That has affected us all in some form or fashion. And guess what? That is trauma. What is trauma? Trauma is an emotional response to something terrible that has happened to people. And yes, there are different types of trauma, whether it's acute, chronic, or complex. We have all experienced trauma in some form or fashion. So saying that is that you are not exempt. If you are a male, if you are a female, if you are a youth or a child, guess what? You have experienced trauma. Yes, you have. So I want to share with you my book, Your Story Does Not Define You: A Healing Journey from Trauma Through Expression and Self-Affirmation. So I just wanted to let you know that this book is not just for women. This book is for men, this book is for women, this book is for youth. And in this book, I am just providing you guidance and tools and strategies to help you as you navigate, normalize, whatever your traumatic experience has been, and begin to start your healing process, okay? Now, once you read this book and you start doing the work, does that mean that you're going to be automatically healed from trauma right away? No, absolutely not. If you have heard me say before, trauma lives in our bodies. So that means that we can get triggered at any time by something that we have been affected by. This book will help you navigate and learn to be transparent, honest, recognize those triggers, and know how to manage those triggers. Know the things that you can do to help you as you normalize on this journey and you begin to heal from your traumatic experience. So what does that mean? What does healing look like? Healing basically looks like when you revisit those traumatic experiences, or if you've been triggered by something traumatic that has happened to you, where you might respond in a nervous reaction and where you may have increased anxiety or increased depression. As you begin to read this book and as you begin to do the work, you will see that when you are triggered, the way that you respond will be so much different. You'll be able to respond to your triggers in a relaxed way, where it doesn't cause you an increased amount of anxiety, where it doesn't cause you an increased amount of depression, where you won't have nightmares anymore, or where you won't have flashbacks anymore. Because guess what? You will have come to terms with your situation and be honest and transparent with yourself, knowing that whatever your situation that you dealt with, it does not define you. So one of the things, again, that I want to remind you is that when we think of the word trauma, people try to put it in a box. And again, think that it has to be something like child abuse, that it has to be like sexual abuse, whether you've been raped, molested. But guess what? It's just not those things. Trauma is just not the things that happen to you, but trauma is also the choices and the decisions that we have made that have affected us in some form or fashion. When you choose to use substances, that affects you in some form or fashion. If you have somebody that have chosen to maybe prostitute yourself or sell your body to the world to be able to make means, that has affected you in some form or fashion. You have experienced something in some form or fashion. If you are somebody that maybe your parents or your mother talked about you or called you names, or whether you have been bullied in school or people said things to you that weren't true, that you've shifted and changed your core beliefs based on what other people have said, that is trauma. It's a form of trauma, and trauma lives in our bodies. And a lot of times when people experience trauma, especially complex trauma or chronic trauma, people do something called disassociation. They block it out of their minds and they try to forget that it happened to them, because guess what? They don't want to remember. Because when they remember those situations, it makes them feel a certain kind of way. They begin to get nervous. They feel those same feelings that they feel when they were actually traumatized. So if I'm talking to you, which I hope that I'm talking to someone out there, because again, we have all experienced trauma in some form or fashion. I have experienced trauma on many levels. But when you are able to bounce back from that and you're able to live on and keep going and be honest and transparent with the things that have happened to you, that is you being resilient. That is you overcoming those traumatic experiences. And that is you being bigger and better than your trauma and learning and beginning to heal. Remember, your story does not define you. You are not the things that happen to you, because you are the author of your story and you can rewrite it. It doesn't matter if somebody violated you. It doesn't matter if somebody abandoned you. It doesn't matter if somebody rejected you. It doesn't matter if somebody made you feel low. It doesn't matter if you made a decision that you regret and that you hate with the passion. That doesn't matter, because guess what? No matter how bad your situation is or was or may be, that does not define who you are. You can be resilient, you can bounce back, and you can live a life of liberality. because you are more than what happened to you. You are more than that bad decision that you made. You are stronger than the loved one that you lost. That grief does not have to overtake you. You have the permission to grieve as long as you want to grieve. However, that doesn't mean that because you lost your loved one or somebody left you for dead, that you have to lay down and die. You can continue to live, and you can live a happy life with yourself. You don't have to be scarred, and you don't have to live a life of regret, live a life of guilt and shame because of whatever it may be. I am here to help you, and I am here to let you know that you are the author of your story, and your story does not define you, that you can heal and that you can move on. And guess what about healing? The great thing about it is that there is no time limit on your healing. Nobody says that you have to be healed in 6 months. Nobody says that you have to be healed in 5 years. You can take your time. Take one day at a time, one step at a time, and allow yourself to heal in the way that you want to heal. I am here to support you. I am here to encourage you because I want you to be resilient. I want you to bounce back. I want you to rewrite your story. Allow your experiences to heal somebody else. Allow your experiences to help you, push you to the next level. Because again, we all have experienced something, and no one is on an island by themselves. I guarantee you, whatever your traumatic experience is, or whatever your trauma is, whether it's acute, chronic, or complex, we all have experienced something. And whatever that may be, we need to use those situations as a testimony to encourage ourselves to keep going, and a testimony to encourage somebody else who has experienced the same thing. So I just stopped by again to talk to you about my book, Your Story Does Not Define You, a healing journey from trauma through expression and self-affirmation. The books are on sale right now. If you are wanting to purchase one, you can go to my website, which is lifeconnections.email, E-M-A-I-L, lifeconnections with an S, .email, and you can purchase your copy or copies there, and I would love to ship it to you right away. I also publish what is called our Healing Affirmation Cards. It's a 31-day challenge to encourage you to say a self-affirmation statements to yourself daily to continue to heal from your trauma. They are reminders that will help you to know that, you know what? If one day is a little bit rougher than the others, it doesn't mean that you have to stop. It means keep going. So with these healing affirmation cards, you can take them to work with you. You can take them to school. You can post them around your house as little reminders to remind you to continue on this healing journey. You can purchase the book, and you can also purchase the healing affirmation cards. So again, you can do that at my website, which is Life Connections, LIFEConnections.email, E-M-A-I-L. I would love to get your book shipped to you right away. I am so excited that you're going to take this step to start your healing journey, and I am going to be walking with you one step at a time. So for the next few videos that I join you guys, I am going to just be talking to you about different chapters in the book and just giving you coping strategies and tools to help you out on this healing journey. So if you happen to have any questions or any concerns, drop those comments down in the comments section. Let me know how you are feeling. If you don't know how to go to the website, but you would love to purchase a book, drop your comments down there and let me know how you're feeling, because I am here to help you. I am here to support you, and I am here to help you navigate through these challenges one step at a time. I will be having my official book signing on June 25th at 11 o'clock a.m. It will be located at 5300 California Avenue, Building 300, and that is in the city of Bakersfield, California. So if you are wanting to come out and meet me in person and autograph your book, please come to the official book signing. And even if you cannot make it, but you go to that website and order a book, you just better believe that that book is going to come to you autographed from myself truly, as I am here rooting for you. If you have any questions or any concerns or just any information that you want to know, you can also reach out to me at my email at info@lifeconnections.email. And that's info, I-N-F-O, at lifeconnections, LIFECONNECTIONS.email, E-M-A-I-L. I am looking forward to hearing from you. I am looking forward to being here to support you as you are on this healing journey. And I am so excited just that you're taking this first step. I am happy and willing and ready to support you in any way that I can. And remember, you don't have to navigate through life challenges alone. You have help. You have support. There are so many different therapists that are available for you to reach out to. And if you feel like, you know what, I'm not quite ready for therapy, remember, there are life coaches out there who can also provide you with the support that you need. Break the stigma. Don't be afraid to tell yourself that you are not okay and that you need help. That's what we are here for. We are here to help you, and we are here to encourage you as you are on this journey, navigating your feelings, processing your feelings, putting things into perspective. We're here to help you to connect the dots. And I am speaking for every therapist out there. We decided to get into this profession because we like to help people. And as a therapist, we are here to support you. No judgment. No perfect people allowed. We have struggles as well. And just because we are the therapist, it doesn't mean that we're exempt from this thing called life. So with that, I just want to share something with you. I want to share with you an excerpt from my book. And this is just the preface. And I want to share this with you just to get you excited about this book and about starting your healing journey. So I'm just going to read it to you. This book is for all the strong individuals who made a conscientious effort to continue to live. Those who live past the hurt and the pain of their life experiences. Those who fought through the tears, confusion, low self-esteem, low self-worth, guilt, regret, bad choices, rejection, abandonment, and uncontrollable circumstances that cause you to question your life and who you are. This book is dedicated to you because you chose to live and be a victor, not a victim. Know that I see you. I am proud of you, and I am rooting for you to continue to thrive. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself, my story does not define me. This book is also for you. Yes, you who are reading this book and are going to read this book today. I see you too. I am rooting for you because you can do this. You got this. You are a victor, not a victim. You are strong. Repeat after me and say it again. I am strong. I am a victor, not a victim. My story does not define me. And that is just a small excerpt from the preface, just to get you excited to start your healing journey. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed, because you have help, you have support, and I am here to support you. Again, I am so excited and looking forward to all of your comments, any feedback. I am open and welcome to it. So until next time, remember, you got this. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to like this video, share it with a friend, subscribe to this channel, as you will not be disappointed. Bye.